Alright guys, it's Westy here, back again today with another trailer breakdown, this time on the premium video released today by the DICE developers, focusing heavily on air superiority mode for the new endgame DLC for Battlefield 3. As I said in my previous breakdown, this video is going to be screenshots only because the footage is blocked in pretty much any country if it's uploaded on a channel that isn't an EA one, so I'm really sorry, it is only screenshots, but I've done a couple of these before, and the screenshots can really bring out things that you don't see in the trailer because obviously it's so fast you miss a few things. So hopefully this is going to be informative for everybody. So kicking straight into it, we see the sky, and obviously it's from the cockpit of a jet, and we can already see there's about 3, 4, 5 jets in this guy's vision, so this is going to be a fully fledged air superiority mode. This is the following shot where we see the jet has banked right the way around and we get a good look at the map, and it's a mountainous sort of map with maybe a desert at the bottom, so maybe this is sort of the same map that we've seen in the Capture the Flag trailer just released previously, but maybe not, it does look slightly different. Again, we can see more jets, we can see the radar in the bottom left hand corner, which means it's going to be nice and easy for you to find the jets in this game mode, and you can actually see there are 3 capture points, not just a single one, there are 3 capture points. And as always with jets, we can see the flares going off left, right and centre, which means there's going to be a hell of a lot of locking on in this game mode. So it looks like you're going to have to be a pretty good jet pilot to stand a chance here. Just to the left of the crosshairs there, you can see what one of the capture points is going to look like, and it looks like a Zeppelin, which is kind of like a giant hot air balloon, and my guess is that you're going to have to fly around sort of a burn zone like you would in Conquest to capture that sort of Zeppelin, and then you can move on to another objective. The whole trailer is brilliantly made and flows together really well, and we get to see just how close these jets can get to each other in the sky, and I have to say the guy who made it, Roly the Poly, has done a fantastic job here. Here we see our first evidence that lock-on is going to be in this game mode, which means there's going to be a lot of beeping going on in your cockpit there, and as I've said, you've got to be a pretty experienced pilot to get away from some of these sort of rockets that are going to be fired at you. So a little bit of practice is going to be needed on my part because I'm not brilliant in jets, but I still think I'm going to have a great time in this game mode. Just as a side note, this trailer didn't actually make it clear if you're allowed to get out of your jet and walk around on the ground, as I could see a lot of stingers and igglers being used. I'm really hoping they don't include that because that's going to detract from what the point of the game is, air superiority, not obviously ground superiority. So I really hope that that feature is omitted from this game mode. Here we've got a shot of what it looks like when these jets get too close, and I think this is going to be happening a hell of a lot. It's not clear how many jets are going to be on each side, but from the shots we've seen there are a hell of a lot of jets in the sky, and I can see crashes occurring quite frequently. Another really important shot here showing that these Zeppelins are actually solid, so if you crash into them then you're obviously going to blow your jet up and you're going to die. That's not going to be great for you because I guess then you've got to take off again and get back to where you were to try and take these objectives. But it does add a sense of sort of respite, I guess, because if you've been in a jet for a long time it can get quite boring, or at least it is for me. So I suppose if you crash and then you have to restart, that could be a good thing. This shot here is an absolutely fantastic shot. It shows a whole fleet of jets flying towards each other, and it shows just how many battles you're going to be able to have. It looks as if there are going to be about 8 jets on each team. I see 8, maybe 9 jets. I'm not quite sure, but that looks like 8 per team, so it looks like it's going to be 8 versus 8. But then again, I can see with PC that it's going to get overloaded, but then you're going to get a lot of people stuck in the spawn, so maybe they will limit it to just 8 on each team, so that's a 16-person match. And here is another little close-up of all the jets flying past each other. If you have premium, I do recommend watching this video. It does make it look so much better than these screenshots, but this is about as close as you're going to get if you don't have premium, and it looks bloody awesome. And just as a final note, at no point in this trailer did they mention the introduction of new jets. Now, everybody thought that we were going to be getting a 2-seater jet in this, but so far there is absolutely no mention of that whatsoever. So I think they may be saving that for a later date, or they may not even be releasing that at all. So it might have been just wishful thinking. But anyway, that about wraps up this trailer breakdown. I hope you've enjoyed the information that I've been giving to you. As always, if you want to see some more Battlefield 3 content, don't forget to jump over to my channel. That's at youtube.com/Westy4321. And don't forget to give this video a like so that other people can see this kind of content. I've been Westy, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.